Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. When you are working with interactives, for example in an exhibition setting, whether it be digital or non-digital digital interactives, there are two things that are very often used because they are instant and very powerful engagement triggers. That is memories and feelings or emotions. Now memories are very often used because we all have them, and from a very early age, and memories are connected with feelings. There's a reason why we have memories and why we even keep some memories for life. It's because they are connected to a particular feeling or a particular emotion that we associate with it, whether it be for good or bad. And that is why it is an incredibly powerful engagement trigger. I wanted to show you a few examples, one digital, one non-digital. It's very simple. They're both very simple, but they are very effective because they're very specific in their approach to this. The first one is a digital interactive. You can see a touchscreen in front of you, and there is a question there, and it's very specific in the sense that it's asking about your memories, not a memory or a specific person's memory, but yours specifically. And yet it's very broad because it's asking you to relate to a concept that's very broad, that of the sea. All of us will have memories of the sea, not just if you happen to be born or grew up in a country surrounded by sea, but most of us will have some sort of memory connected with the sea, holiday memories or good or bad memories. So the concept is broad enough to appeal to everyone, and yet the fact that you're being asked about your memory specifically is a very instant trigger. The other one I wanted to show you is related to a feeling, and it's a non-digital one. And again, this is a feeling that we can all relate to. Even children will have had this feeling. We all know what it's like to feel lost or lonely. And this particular interactive features at the end of an exhibition where you are being asked specifically to relate to something that was presented to you as part of interpretation and storytelling in this exhibition. And it's an instant link between the story you have just presented and the visitor. Very specifically, this was an exhibition about the polar expedition and the race to the pole between Norwegian Amundsen and British Scott. And the exhibition went into detail about how Scott died on the ice, and we have notes from his diary, for example. And instead of just presenting visitors with that story, they're being asked to relate to it through a feeling. And that is an incredibly powerful engagement trigger, precisely because it is very instant. So again, you have a very specific question in that it's asking about when you felt lost, and yet it's asking you to relate to a feeling that we all have had from time to time and that we all feel from time to time. When you are asking visitors to relate to quite a broad feeling like this, you also get some very varied replies, and these are quite nice, I think. They can be everything from poignant to quite funny. The top one is a grandparent describing how the house can feel empty when the grandchildren have left, and the bottom one describing how you can feel a bit lost when there are no more donuts. I guess we can all relate to that feeling. The other one describing when I'm not on my iPad. I'm guessing a child here as well by the writing, but quite nice and really good replies, really. And it clearly demonstrates how visitors are relating to this question completely on their own terms. Memories and feelings are incredibly powerful engagement triggers because they create an instant link between past and present, between a collection, objects, storytelling, and visitors and their emotions and engagement and memories. And that is an incredibly powerful interpretation tool, especially when it comes to using them in interactives. Let me know about some of your experiences in this. What have you used in interactives or in engagement settings that worked really well and made visitors want to engage?